This is my video review. It's coming out on Batman 1989 flick. So, at the time, this was an attempt to bring Batman to his dark and gritty roots from his comic book Hero that was originally got made in the golden age of comics of 1939, or I think, 1939, that we saw in Night Comics of 1939 of Batman issue 1, Detectives Comics. And that's the backstory. So the film's about this guy. It opens up with this guy called Batman brutally beating up people and scaring them half to death. And we don't know who he is until late in the film. And we don't know if he's a good guy or just whacked in the head, which it's like revealed that he's both. Due to witnessing his own two parents die by gunshot by a mugger, later to be revealed the one who was the guy who holding the gun is Jack, who becomes the Joker. I think it's Jack Napier. No, it's something who is played by Jack Nicholson, and Michael Keaton plays Batman. Now, this is a role that no one really was expecting to turn out well, but I feel like because he did such a good job of doing so well that people got distracted by how good the plot was, but people really weren't paying attention to is how he played the role, and instead of paying attention how good the plot was. And it's the same, because this is actually a pretty decent plot given for 1989. And the plot is, after this guy Batman beats up these muggers, this guy Bruce Wayne falls for this girl Vicky Vale, and Vicky Vale falls for Bruce Wayne at first sight. They fall for each other at first sight, and then it's later revealed that something's off with Bruce Wayne. Very off. And so, like, he stalks her on camera, and that's what we see. That's how much we see. Then we see Batman appear to take down Jack, and tries to save Jack, and doing him in the process by turning him into this guy called the Joker, and his appearance is awesome. It kicks ass. It's funny and also intimidating at the same time. Like how he announces himself, Jack is dead. Call me Joker. And as you can see, I'm a lot more happier now. And he's like, lets out this awesome laugh. The laugh that sounds exactly like the Joker. And and at the time until Joaquin Phoenix Joker, he was the best Joker for live adaptation cinematic experience. And his performance still does kick ass, as well as Keaton's performances. So he kills his old boss that sold him out to the cops. because he was sleeping with his girlfriend. His fiance, Jack, was sleeping with her. So, and he breaks the news to her that he's still alive, and she just passes out. And then we cut to Vicky Vale investigating the appearance of the Batman sightings. And then she has another case on, like, who is the Joker? And she investigating, do some digging on him. And, see, throughout the film, we don't know who Batman is or who Bruce Wayne is. The film leads up to mystery, but the pieces slowly start to get put together. You wouldn't know who Batman or Bruce Wayne is if you never watched the Adam West Batman cartoon or seen any adaptation of Batman or read any of the comics. You wouldn't know who they are, and it does that intentionally and the public is not know how to feel about Batman's action if he's really if public's friend or was public's greatest enemy. So, because so many people say different things about him, and not everyone is convinced that he is real until the cops see him with their own two eyes. So, Vicky does her buddy Knox, who is her partner, on case of Batman and the digging for Joker. It's revealed that Bruce suffered some severe trauma, and when he was 8 and saw his two parents got shotgunned down, and she figures that he is Batman, and she goes to confront him in the Batcave, and he says he has to do it because it's not a perfect world. And he doesn't know why he has to do. He just knows he just has this instinct that he has this urge to have to. So he suits up and takes on the Joker. And this is way after the part when we see Batman again for the third time on one screen. We see him. We see him after Bruce says, "Hey, wait a minute! I don't have a date with her, Alfred." Then Batman shows up to the bike to take down the Joker's goons and the Joker and save Vicky Vale and he's done a little digging on how to correct the serum to save people, and he's still doing digging on that, but he also figured out that it's not in all products the Joker serum that makes people laugh to death. It's only in some products, and he gives the news to Vicky Vale and gives the news to Commissioner Gordon in the morning when she wakes up. And he wanted something from her, which was the camera. He stole the camera because he didn't want any evidence of his existence, I guess. Yeah, and so Batman, once he suits up to take down the Joker outsmarts him by shotting down his plane with one bullet. It was a big gun. He shoots down his you takes this like long weird gun and shoots down his plane with one shot, and it looks like Batman's dead, but nope, he's still going, and he's limping as he makes it up to Bell Tower to defeat the Joker and save his girlfriend. See, he's limping because of the crash, and he's also bleeding from his mouth because of the crash from the Batwing. And he says back to Joker what he said to Bruce Wayne when he was as adult, what he said to Bruce Wayne as an adult and also as a kid. And then Joker figures out that Bruce Wayne is Batman and figures out that the parents that he killed years ago are Batman's parents, so he knows that he's screwed. And Batman's like showing him no mercy, and this one you think he killed the bastard. He's like checks down to see, and Joker's still alive and hanging on the edge, and he asks Batman if Batman could help him up. Batman tricked him and wanted to pretty much do him his girlfriend, and Batman out takes the Batarang, the bat grapple, the grappling, Batman, the bat grappling hook, and hooks it, and it hooks onto the gargoyle, and hooks onto Joker's leg, and he drops several stories off of from the helicopter that he was barely holding on to, and even Deb, he's getting the laugh because literally he's laughing as he's already dead. And it's kind of a freaky scene. Because like Gordon can't figure out what the laugh is coming from. They figure they wonder what's in his pocket. It's just a deck of cards. And it's the Joker's laugh still laughing, and I'm not sure, but I'm wondering, is he still alive? I mean, it's a good question. You think we got that question answered in the sequel, but we really didn't. It was just open to interpretation for this movie only. And Batman is now Gotham's greatest hero, and Gordon shines the bat signal on in the sky, and this awesome music starts playing. And as Batman has become a full realized hero, and is later to reveal that he's not this. He is crazy and mentally ill. He's also, his intentions are good, and I reckon. He also is going to be late for his date with Vicky Vale, and Vicky says, "I'm not even surprised." So Vicky drops the Batman case on figuring out if Batman's real or not, because it's basically a cold. It's because she's in love with Batman, who is Bruce Wayne. So, and he's in love with her. So she does case out of love for Batman. So yeah, I love this movie. And I really recommend this movie. I have seen it several times. It's one of my favorite Halloween films. I just say it's as good as the Joker movie. And Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. So I give this a thumbs up.